And pumped for this. Finally get to release this album. After 3 years of being in this band. And people criticizing us, being like, you guys are just a cover band. You know, real bands play original music. And now here we are, showing who the fuck we really are, you know what I mean? It's gotta be done. You know, we gotta take it to the next level. That is the next level, is writing our own music. And not to be cocky, but I think our music is sounding pretty fucking awesome. So I think these bands that have been criticizing us for so long, they're gonna get a nice kick. In a good way though, you know? Because we like to appreciate all the original music that's out in Beijing, and we want to be part of that scene as well. We don't want to be the cover bands anymore, you know? And it's worked, you know? We've been playing this original music for the last year, and, you know, nominated for Best Band in Beijing, which is pretty awesome, you know? And from 1 year of writing music. So I can't complain there.
They're really committed and passionate about their music, so they really try to plan in advance and find out how they can get the best performance and recording possible. So it's nice because working in China, you have, in general, there is a lack of passion in music. A lot of the Chinese bands or artists I work with, they don't go into music out of passion. So that's very, attractive to me to work with a band who's very passionate. They're excited about their music. Um, I love working with them. They're a great bunch of guys. Especially now they have Tash as a singer. I haven't worked with her before, so it's nice to work with her as well. She's very talented.
Tash was really really great. With our songs, she was really really into it, and she fit the shoes pretty well. Like you said, it's very very difficult to replace Shanae, and that's almost impossible. But and she came in with a very friendly attitude as well. She didn't come in being like, I'm here to replace Shanae. She's like, no, I'm here. This is what I have to offer, and this is how I'm going to do it. And it was a good attitude going in. And it was really nice to have that.
Yeah, she just clicked. It was, with musicians, it's really hard to find people who you can mesh really well with together. And Tash, she really helped us out, and when we needed to replace Janae, she was the best choice, and she fits, and it's been really good to have her and be one of us.
To be honest, at first I was really hesitant because I already have a couple of other bands going on, and I didn't really think I could kind of take on more commitment. And also the Hunters, it's very difficult because with the Hunters, their previous singer was an absolute personality, and everyone knows who she is, and so it was a bit of a intimidating kind of role to take on. And so when I first joined, I was really hesitant, and I said, I'll just do this as a favor, until you can find a proper full-time singer, until you find someone else. How I feel about replacing Janae. It's been a bit complicated, I guess, because again, she was such a well-known, such a personality in Beijing, and really had like a following, and her style was very unique, and so coming in and trying to I guess you have to think about like not just trying to recreate, because there's no way you could ever recreate what she did, and also knowing like how important the band was to the rest of the band members. Like while Janae was definitely the front woman, I think the other guys they love it, and you try and remember that the band was beyond, that they also needed to keep it alive for their own, because they've invested so much time in it themselves. So trying to come in and think about how to kind of pay homage to Janae, and making sure that because really it's her band. She is the one who kind of pioneered it, making sure that you don't disregard that, but also knowing that you got to come in and try and do something your own, because you're never going to be able to replace a singer like that.
Feeling good, getting the jitters out, first solo of the day, so.
It'll get easier from here.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know, there's some other solos coming up. I don't know. I love to play, and I want to make good music that people enjoy and they can dance to, and when they hear it, they're like, oh, that song really speaks to me on some level, whether it's musically or lyrically or just over the energy. People. That's when I listen to music. That's what I look for, and I really just the motivation to create that, and like what my idols, what they do and what they did. That's
Notexhausted.com.
Yeah, man, everyone looks fresh.
Yeah.
do another 5 songs.
I'm dirty as fuck because riding your bike, man.
Just chuck some dirt.
Oh, that's for the because you're making up my ice.
Oh.
Because the ice melted.
Okay.
Oh, what? You guys are awesome.
Shake it up.
You guys are Whiteface, right?
Correct.
Alright, so big thank you to Whiteface.
Yes.
Big thank you. Today's been a lot of fun.
Cheers to everybody.
Yeah. Hey, where's Jaime? Jaime!
1, 2, 3, go!
Last part of their name is spelled the same as
Batman's slut is slut.
Known for being Bill Clinton's love interest.
Batman's slut is slut.
He just killed himself in prison.
Batman's slut is slut.
That wasn't one of the answers before, right? Ross.
You got a friend?
But first name.
Jerry, Steve, Bob. Antonio Fernandez. Mauricio.
No.
Jorge.
time. No.
Steve Fart.
No.
Steamboat Willie.
The beginning letter of your that one.
My name.
Steve.
Can you give us a clue?
Stevie Magnanimous.
Something like.
Swimming.
Yeah, but not that. So Stephen.
Steven.
Steve. Time.
This is mine. I love it.
Time.
Time, mate. Time.
It felt rejuvenating. Just because being back in Beijing, the job I had before required a lot of traveling, and I didn't get to play music. I didn't even see my friends a whole lot. So when that finished, and then I got to be with them again and reunited, it felt really good. And yeah, it was just good to be playing drums again. I needed to do it. I need to do it all the time. Yeah.
That's definitely early.
Good or bad?
Bad.
It came in early.
Can you move the fade in so it's more?
No, I
so
should shift that a little bit back.
no, because the rest of the guitar solo
this
is
one.
fine.
Just this.
I don't think it has the right character, the right dynamic. Like,
Well, I mean, after 4 hours, like working on it.
I didn't work on it for 4 hours. I mean, I took a few takes, but
Trying to harness your inner, what is it, Wilson Caldro?
What are you saying?
Paulson Willow?
Paulson Willow. Why is he allowed to talk? What the?
It changed me a lot because it actually gives me a lot more opportunity to meet different types of people, like internationally. For the record, I used to live in New York City for like almost 20 years, but I guess in some sense, I was younger back then, and at this point, is like the people I met is a lot more diverse than before. So.
4.
We gotta stop that at the last. That.
But we're gonna hear it. We're gonna listen.
We're about to listen to the track, and we're gonna finish up. And so check this out. Here's "Get to Know Me," title track of the document.
We're 4 strong.
Click the drumsticks on this one.
Okay.
I got my time dress on and the speakers got me in the mood. Freedom to do whatever I choose. To find me is the only thing that I lose. When you feel the ecstasy and you breathe with me, you'll find your refuge and believe. But first you got to get to know me. Get to know me. Dance floor is getting past. Time to go whether Mr. Right or Mr. Right now. Flowing moves, strange at the low set grooves. A stream of loss, moves to forward dust. When you feel the ecstasy and you breathe with me, you'll find your refuge and believe. But first you got to get to know me. Get to know me. You don't know me, so let's hit them guys. Respect my name or get out of my face. When you feel the ecstasy and you breathe with me, you'll find your refuge and believe. But first you got to get to know me. Get to know me. Get to know me. Get to know me.
Yeah. It's now 6:03, and it's just Conor and I here. Where the fuck is everybody? 6:04. James is gonna have to pay for dinner. It ain't gonna happen.
Benjamin Bell, what's going on? It's good to see you, man.
Did you see his, he had a speech.
Graduation speech. Loved it.
It was amazing. It's like, well, what am I saying? It doesn't matter. I'm just saying words.
Well, it makes me very sad. I've really, I followed kind of Jake and I started doing music, and then I really saw his journey in the Hunters, and it just breaks my heart to see, them lose another singer. But that being said, I think that the four of them are the core of the band now, and I think it kind of strengthens their friendship and their professional relationship, and I think that, they'll persevere and they'll manage to get through it, I'm sure.
It's a shame that it happened the way it did, but one of the great things about this band is that we come together and we've been through these type of things before, and we make it work however we can. We're lucky we have Miri, incredible singer. Really, really lucky to have her help us out. She's sung with us before. She knows a lot of the songs, and she's got an incredible, incredible voice. Thank you to Miri. This only happened a few days ago, but it has brought us even closer together. When we lost Janae, we either we're gonna come together or we're gonna fall apart. So coming together is obviously the only thing we can do, so we can continue to play the music that we love. It's our passion.
We're not strangers to adversity. This isn't the first time. Hopefully it's the last time. I don't know, but it can be discouraging. But I think with art, you just gotta persevere. That's the name of the game, and so that's something that we're used to doing. And it's been a real shit week, and it's been real tough, real dampening of the spirits. But like you said, it would all be all for nothing with us. We'll just continue on with it. So that's what we're gonna do tonight, next week, everything. We're just gonna get it 110%.
Tash leaving the band was, first and foremost, a big surprise and a disappointment. And so we've just tried to picking up the pieces over this past week, and trying to move on kind of as fast as possible, because we feel like we have to. Personally, I always think communication first could have settled a lot of issues from the get-go. And of course, in hindsight, that would have been the perfect thing. But moving forward, we'll see if forgiveness wins the day.
the album release originally was supposed to be here at DDC, but I don't know if y'all know, obviously there's been a lot of like breaking up of the hutongs or whatever. They've been trying to renovate things, and so they closed down a lot of places. This place got, I think it was like something wrong with the fire escapes or something like that, so they had to close down. We literally found out, I think, the day before, 2 days beforehand, that we were going to be able to do the show here. So we were like, figure out what the fuck are we going to do, you know, this, that, and the third. You know, luckily we we were booked at Modernista the following weekend, or the weekend after, I forget actually. And, you know, it was really successful. We would have loved to have had it here, because this is one of our favorite places to play. Really great sound, you know, and you have a great crowd always coming here. But luckily we were able to bring in our friends Disaster Chat, who were originally supposed to open, and they were able to open for us. They made time in their schedule to do that. And I thought it was pretty successful. A lot of people came out. You know, we sold a bunch of albums, which was really, really nice. And really good experience. It was, and actually what was really good about it is the couple of days before the album release, we actually had won the award for the editor's pick for Best Local Band of the Year. So we were actually able to bring that out on stage on the night of our CD release. You know, basically dedicate this award to our fans.
Now, it's not the winner, it's alright. We got editor's pick for local band of the year. You can guys get up! Alright, and we want to dedicate this to all you guys, alright? I see a lot of familiar faces, alright? A lot of familiar faces, alright? We got Nick. Comes to a bunch of our shows. We got homeboy Steven over here. Alright, and we just want to thank all of us. We want to thank you guys, because without you guys, this would not be possible. And now we're going to play you our EP. Get ready to dance, get ready to rock out to some original music. And one last thing. I wanted to personally thank Miri for stepping up for us. We lost our singer, but it's all good because we got Mears over here. Give it up for Miri!
I'm Miri. I'm 25. I've been in Beijing for 2.5 years, and I play music all around Beijing. I've been with the Hunters for a few months now, and it's been a blast. It's been really cool. I really, like, I was, you know, in my room practicing all day. I mean, the whole time beforehand, like, I was, you know, listening to the originals like 1,000 times a day, really trying to do a good job. And my energy was like 150. I really, it was really important for me to not fuck it up and do the best for those guys. And it was really exciting. I mean, the adrenaline was insane. And just seeing the clips also that you guys took was just really emotional. And I could feel everyone in the room was very excited. Also our friends coming in, and it was just insane. Yeah, it was a cool night. It was a cool night.
The EP release night was just like this freaking bombardment of just releasing tense emotions. Because after we lost our singer, that whole week I got sick, I got strep throat. I just didn't even know. I couldn't make sense of the world at that point. And for us to go on stage with like our good friends, the Disaster Chat, and share the stage at Modernista, and we just had friends, and I had close friends and family come and support, and it just the perfect storm just sort of had a beautiful ending for me. And yeah, it was a great party. And we were able to sell half of our EPs that night too. So our work seemed to pay off. That was pretty awesome.
Who wants a Hunters Blacklight EP? Come on!
I want to dedicate this song to the original Huntress, one of the people who actually made this band together with James, Doji. Her name is still, she's alive and well. Her name is Janae Violet, and we miss her, we love her very much, and I dedicate this song to her.
Survivor! We love you too, Miri! Oh my god!
I was afraid.
Yeah! Woo!
I was petrified. I'm thinking I could never live without you by my side. And then I spent so many nights
Oh my god, I'm not gonna show this to my parents. Jesus. Hi, Mom!
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
But if I'm actually doing it, it'd probably just be.
What silent ejaculation?
That's a silent ejaculation. I mean, that's the new one.
Actually, wait a minute. I want to give a special shout out to some people who you may have seen walking around with some lights, with some cameras. I want to give it up for Faye, for Steve, for Ben of Whiteface Productions. Please, they are the ones. They made the amazing music video, the teaser for the documentary we've got coming out in a couple months. These guys have been with us since the beginning of this entire endeavor of recording, and I mean, more than, you know, partners, they become friends. So we love to thank you guys so much for helping us out. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, that wasn't recorded, right? I don't want to use that footage. Me. Fuck. That's when my fucking weird face going. Like, I know that's going. Like little Nicky, like, oh, I got my shovel face. I'm gonna hit in your face with a shovel.
Always in the vocals.
Yeah, I got a beautiful belly button. You like that? Nice and clean.
No mint in that.
I want the Chinese to love me, right? They already hate me. Not a bad man, you know?
Jump! How do you feel about the rooftop shoot, Jake?
I fucking love it, man. I love heights.
Yeah.
Being up here, central part of the city. Mr. Belt, I need my close-up. Oh shit, this guy was recording all that too. When I saw this guy over here at the in Shuangzheng and he started pulling out the fucking laptop, we were blasting the video.
Steve
and the
don't give a
lady's
fuck.
like, just like, yo, be quiet, be quiet. And it's like, you know, you fucking have your shit on loud all the fucking time. This is going in the documentary.
This is going in there.
Yeah. Full wearing volume on the fire.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I love everyone in China.
China.
His second ice cream, are you mad? This guy, like, listen, I'm a type 1 diabetic, right? How is he not a diabetic? I'll never understand. Cokes all day, ice cream. On top of the candy he eats all the time. Like, this guy,
Acid, weed,
everything. This guy's like just a, I don't know, he's a vial of chemicals in a basement. I don't know, I'm surprised.
What's up? I'm
Jake. I'm the guitarist for the Hunters. Been playing with them for about 2 years now, and so getting ready to do the show for the debut for the album Blacklight, and super pumped. One of our favorite venues, Modernista. It's gonna be good. We're really excited. You know, we've been working towards this for a long time, so just ready to go. I'm ready to funk it up.
Why is it so dark? Coming out of the subway. Going to the show right now.
Looking forward to it?
Pretty excited. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll have a following there.
There's
Our crowd following us. Crowd of Nongs. All the way to our DDC. Dusk Till Dawn Club.
我需要的那个三轮车有没有？
没有。现在他妈三轮车抓得太紧。你呀，你要去哪儿？
八桥胡同。大家我不要打球，我不要打球。
出租。
不是，哎，别动，我不要。
出租车。
走啊。The guy tried to grab my shit. Like, you see that?
Well, first thing is, far and away, they are my favorite band in Beijing, and they're super talented. I mean, that's one of the first things you can say about them. But I mean, I think the most important thing about them is their resiliency. I mean, they've gone through so many transitions. They started off as as one formation, and then circumstances changed, they changed, but they kept getting stronger. And no matter how many how many things you throw at them, no matter how many hits in the head they took, they always got back up and they just kept going. And I think a lot of that stuff reflects in their original music. They're resilient, and they're all determined, and they're focused, and they're very talented people. And it is my favorite band. The Hunters are my favorite band.
They're great. I love it. It's full of energy, and they always have a lot of energy on stage, so it's really cool to watch.